Hey up and welcome to Callum's
Absolutely gorgeous
Corner. Welcome to another
Lovely.
self-defense tutorial.
Alright then, so, it's Callum.
This should be bloody good. It's not even 3 seconds in, and already his mother can't contain her laughter.
Callum Adams again. It's my second video. This one's a little bit different. It's not so much about me.
Oh, give it a break, Callum. Your videos are always about you. That is why you no longer create content for your fans and actively choose to stream every night. You love being the center of attention. It's only a shame that you constantly snarl so much. You have an expression that looks like a whipped ass that has been doused in lemon juice, seasoned with salt, and tossed onto the grill.
It's about self-defense. Now, I was commenting last night on a few little bits on Facebook, until people started jibing back at me, giving me back chat. I was commenting about self-defense. I was a little bit of an expert. And, you know, they were challenging me on it, and they were laughing at me a little bit, and I got quite cross. But I'm not cross now, I realise what's happening. They don't know that I can back it up.
They have a pretty reasonable argument. You have never once demonstrated that you are able to physically defend yourself against or to even best another human being. You create videos in which you abuse and bruise your mother's vegetables and batter stuffed animals. It's like a child jumping onto a bed, wrestling with a blanket for a few minutes, and then declaring, "I can defeat a kraken, because that's what I was wrestling with in my imagination, so I'm now an expert." In the real world, the only thing that would get bruised and battered are both you and your ego. You make Steven Seagal look like a saint.
There's thousands of keyboard warriors out there. So this video is to show that I know what I'm talking about. I can back it up. I can.
Notice how he sternly looked at his mother as he repeated, "I can." She was clearly trying not to laugh at him. She deserves the honorary medal of Hamish's Heroes. This woman has known him for all of his life. This makes her a bloody saint and a true testament to just how threatening he really is. How can we take him seriously if even his own mother is trying not to laugh at him? I've said it before and I'll say it again. He's just not intimidating at all.
More than that, it's to help weaker people to try and defend themselves a little bit, because not everyone's lucky like me. I'm quite large, quite tall, which is a gift for this kind of thing, and also more of it's up here. So don't worry if you're not as big as me. A lot of it's up here in the brain, preparation. 80% of it is, I say, is knowing the different moves you can use in different situations, and the other 20% is practicing them. And I do that a lot. I'm always practicing moving and how I would defend myself.
Imagine having to work with this man. Oh, where's Callum? On his tea break. Oh, God. Better clear out the break room. Otherwise, people are going to get comically assaulted again.
Because I don't, as well as my tactical brain, I'm a little bit like sort of the Matrix, I think, in the way that I move and I see stuff kind of before other people. I'm a lot quicker. So you might not be able to do all of this, but I'm going to try and teach you a couple of simple moves.
The only things that you have in common with the Matrix are as follows. Your brain moves about as fast as a snail surfing a brick. When people watch this nonsense, they cannot help but say, "Whoa," at the pure stupidity of it all. You live in a fictional world of grandeur in which you are the one, and that you can stop everyone and everything. The movies have slowly declined as they reached the fourth one, just as you did when you hit 40. Yet like you, they're still good for a laugh.
Here we go. First one, someone's trying to punch you. Someone's swinging for you. Now, there's two things I'm going to do here. One, I'm going to minimise the damage to myself. Number two, I am going to put them down. Disarm them. So, imagine you're coming at me and you're swinging at me. What I'm going to do here, very simple. I'm going to start a small spin move. And I'm going to bring my head down.
I felt like Quasimodo.
Like this as I spin. You look at that protection that now my shoulder's given to me. As I come round, I'm going to spin. I'll show you. Someone's coming to punch me. Down. Boom! one more time. So someone's coming up to punch me, I've spun around, it's just bouncing off me there, and boom! And that's very important. You see what I did there? I used this, my elbow.
If somebody punched you in the head, especially when you are hunched over like that, you will get knocked to the floor because your center of gravity is incredibly unbalanced. Also, thank you for pointing out where the elbow is. Your grasp of martial arts and anatomy puts you up there with Bruce Wayne. You truly are an intellectual combatant.
Now these, your fists, are actually quite delicate. So I know you see people swinging all the time, but you can break these. A lot harder to break a bone like that. And look at that, and look at the difference. Little bone there, big bone. That is a weapon. A weapon.
I tried to make the artificial intelligence replicate laughter, but much like me, it has given up at this point. Did he seriously kiss his elbow as if it was the most powerful weapon of his entire body? At this point, I almost feel sorry for his mother. It's like he's subtly insinuating, "I can physically harm you, mother." It must have been a bloody nightmare to live with this excuse of a man.
Like a Quasimodo with a twist, 6 foot small, but he can't resist. Callum, I don't